Rachel Morrison's The Fire Inside, heralded as her directorial debut, promised a fiery retelling of Claressa Shields' journey to Olympic gold. Unfortunately, it delivers a disappointingly tepid take on what should have been an inspirational story. With a script by Barry Jenkins, expectations were high, yet the film falls short on several fronts. First of all, the narrative feels overly familiar, treading well-worn paths of the sports biopic genre, without adding much new to the conversation. The story of Claressa Shields, portrayed by Ryan Destiny, is one of triumph against odds, but the film struggles to make this journey feel fresh or deeply engaging. Instead, it leans heavily on cliches, making the plot predictable and somewhat uninspired. Ryan Destiny, while commendable in her effort, doesn't quite capture the raw energy and complexity one might expect from such an iconic figure. Her performance lacks the depth needed to fully embody Shields, often feeling more like she's playing a role rather than living the character. Similarly, Brian Tyree Henry, as Coach Jason Crutchfield, delivers a performance that, while solid, doesn't bring anything new to the table, echoing many coach figures seen in sports films before. The direction by Morrison, while visually competent, doesn't stand out as expected from a cinematographer of her caliber. The boxing scenes, meant to be the film's highlight, lack the visceral intensity needed to convey the brutality and beauty of the sport. Instead, they come across as somewhat staged, missing the gritty realism that could have elevated the storytelling. The script by Jenkins, which should have been a strength, feels disjointed at times, with character development that seems rushed or incomplete. The film attempts to tackle significant themes, like gender in sports, poverty, and the aftermath of success, but these elements are explored with a superficial touch, lacking the nuanced approach Jenkins has shown in his previous works. The pacing is another issue, with the movie dragging in parts where it should accelerate, and vice versa. There's a lack of rhythm in how the story unfolds, making it hard to maintain interest throughout its runtime. The emotional beats of the film often feel unearned or rushed, not allowing the audience to connect fully with the characters' struggles or triumphs. Musically, while the score aims to add an emotional layer, it sometimes feels out of sync with the narrative, either amplifying scenes unnecessarily, or failing to enhance the mood when it's most needed. Overall, this is a film that had the potential to ignite but instead smolders into obscurity. It's a missed opportunity to tell a compelling and layered story about one of boxing's most remarkable figures. Instead, it delivers a performance that's only lukewarm in a genre where passion and innovation are expected. For those looking for a deep dive into Claressa Shields' life, or a new take on the sports drama, this film might leave you feeling cold. It's not worth to watch this in theaters, just wait on your streaming service.